I'm back on here. Hope you all enjoyed the day today. It is pretty nice around here. The temperatures had cooled off just a little bit. My wife and I went out there and spent the day doing our little chores. There's all kinds of them. Even had a sandwich from a restaurant. Enjoyed a couple of nice thick tenderloins, and they were good. And now we're both going to be tired. Won't have any trouble getting a good night's sleep. But I wanted to come on here and have you check out a couple of channels. I looked at them. One of them is Storage Legends, run by, as you guys know, Gapo. It's Storage Legends, Legends. Look at that video he put out, and the last about 15 minutes of it, he's going to talk about some of the things that happened between him and the German. And at least that's the name that has been given out pretty much on the internet from different people's. I don't know if he likes to be called by his God-given name or not, but he seems to know who Germ is, so shout out to you, sir. Looks like Gapo has some news for you. He found out what you've been doing to him for the last year, and I guess he was mildly surprised. And I was surprised too, because how come four of you were getting together on a regular basis, and one of you decides to turn Gapo in for the business he has, and two of you sat back and didn't say a word? It's hard for me to believe that four of you were on the internet, on a video, having a good time, putting a show on for everybody out here. One attacks, two sit in the byline, in the background in the peanut gallery and didn't say a word, and one gets stomped on. I don't think that's really nice. You guys don't play very nice. I don't know why you did that, but you did. I guess you'll have your own explanations, I'm sure. It's beyond me. I know that there's a name for good friends, if you guys were ever good friends. Turn somebody in, hoping they'd get in a lot of trouble. As it is, all you're going to do is enhance his channel for him. He's going to end up getting a little bit of education, and he'll be right back out there. And by the way, he is going to be able to sell. I know you guys thought that, he's done. He can no longer move. Well, shame on you. He's going to be able to move just as good as he did before. There's a couple of items that he can't do. And that won't hurt him, and it won't take him long to get that auctioneer's license that he needs. The other one, MILTOWNSBEST, MILTOWNS, Miltowns. Some of you watched him. I know you got him. You saw him, what happened to him a year ago. Him and Mr. Germ go back a ways, and of course he was attacked, as a lot of people that come in contact with the Germ. It's funny, you know, he complained about his subs. They all want something off him. He complained about his collabs and said, "I'll never have another one of those." And it surprised me. Up till a month ago, there was four guys that are in the locker business, and all of a sudden, there's three that are together. One that ratted, and two that stood by and watched it happen. Don't make sense to me, but that's the way it goes. Millstown, he said, "I'm on the Debunk Trail." That's a tongue-in-cheek. We all know that there's only very few people who use that. They love that word, debunk. Well, it really isn't a laughing matter. And I smiled a little bit, not because I'm happy to see it. I just didn't want to come out here with a frown, because the way I feel about this whole thing. You know, when I started pursuing Otter Creek, and I could see through what was going on, and I said, well, you know, there's some people out there that are a little mentally handicapped, and they've done some things wrong, and I don't blame the other party for going after them in the court of law. But then it got to be more than that. And all of a sudden, people that are mentally handicapped have 750,000 people chasing them down. And they can't even walk down a road without getting pictures taken, and people catcalling. And you know, I blew up a picture, pretty good size. And I said, Now I don't see the child that everybody else sees in there. Now I could be all wet. Now I'm old, and they tell me that that I need some more laser work done on my right eye. It's getting a little foggy, and I'll be going in to have it looked at again here in another couple of weeks. And if it needs fixed, I'll get it fixed. But I'm going to go back and look at that picture when I get my full eyesight back. But I wasn't the only one that was having trouble finding a child in that stroller. It's funny. This stuff, I mean, it's on Facebook. You know, I didn't realize how many social medias out there, things were in turmoil. And then there's actually, you know, I was thinking of maybe a half dozen, but there's more than a dozen people that are chasing down things and logging them in. You know, I asked for some help a while back, and I said, I need all the information I can get, because apparently I made some enemies, and I was told by some of these people that he's going to get you. I was surprised about how many people out there were gotten, how many had the check mark, how many are on the list. This lawyer you're going to hear, I want you to listen close to this guy. And there's paperwork on there to prove their side. I want you to understand what a molehill in a mountain is. And I want you to listen to the words of this lawyer explain very thoroughly of what's going on. And you're going to get surprised. Maybe you'll get an insight to the excitement that's been going on for quite a while there in Otter Creek. But please look at it. If you want to come back and tell me what you thought of it, that's fine. I'm not going to give you the whole thing. I'd rather that you get it from the horse's mouth, and you're going to get it there. Super Dave has Milltown's Best. Guapa has Storage Legends. And that's spelled Legends. And yes, he's got a channel up and running, and so does Milltown's Best. Milltown's Best was taken down a year ago. He's up and running. Looks like he's winning some races. And he's got a lot of things coming up on the agenda. Go over there and listen to him. I give a shout out to him. You're going to enjoy it. Now, I realize I got people leaving my channel like rats from a sinking ship. I know where they're going to. All right, Storage Legends. Milltown's Best. shout out to you guys. Job well done. And join the crowd. I'm glad you listened to me tonight, or to this afternoon. And maybe I can give you something better the next time I come on here. Come up with some kind of stories or something to tell. Something that will keep you interested. This is going to be short and sweet. I'm at about 10 and a half minutes here, and I am going to cut it off very quick. I do want you to go over and listen to those 2 channels. They're worth listening to. I recommend both of them. They did their homework on these 2 vids they put up. You're gonna like it. It's better fare than what you're used to. And these are 2 channels that are going to be really professional in the very near future. And I think they're going to be gaining listeners as they go on. They're not complainers. They're truth seekers, seeking the truth. And if that's what you want, listen to them. Keep your mind open, your eyes wide open. Go in with a smile. Don't go in there to pick. Be very open-minded to the information that's going to exchange between them and you. With that, you have a great day today. Goodbye.